Welcome back to Fluency Go Podcast. I'm Tom, and I'm here to help you speak English with more confidence, more ease, and more joy. Today's topic is very important. We're going to talk about something many learners feel, something very real, fear. The fear of speaking English, and the journey of building confidence. Have you ever felt nervous when speaking English? Do you worry about making mistakes? Do you feel shy even when you know the words? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. Millions of people feel this way. But here's the good news. You can overcome this fear step by step, and I will show you how. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin. What is fear? All right, fear is a big word, but it's also a true word. Many learners don't just feel a little nervous. They feel scared. They feel shy. Sometimes they feel stuck, like something inside them is saying, "Don't speak. Don't speak." Have you ever felt like that? It's okay. You're not alone. So, why do we feel this way? Why is it sometimes hard to speak English? Let's look at some common reasons. Maybe you think like this too. I'm afraid of making mistakes. You might think, what if I say the wrong word? What if my grammar is not correct? What if people laugh at me? These thoughts make you feel small. You want to be quiet. What if they don't understand me? What if I have to say it again and again? So maybe you say nothing. Another thought. What if I sound silly? This means, what if I sound strange or like a child? You feel embarrassed. You think people will judge you. Another very common thought. My accent is bad. You speak and you hear your accent. You think, this is not how native speakers talk. Maybe my accent is bad. But my friend, let me tell you something important. Your accent is not bad. It is part of who you are. It shows where you come from. It tells your story. Your accent is okay. Now listen carefully. All of these feelings, all of these thoughts are normal. They are very human. Every English learner feels these things sometimes. But here is the truth. They are just thoughts. They are not facts. A thought is something you feel in your mind, but that doesn't mean it's true. Just because you feel scared does not mean you cannot speak. You can speak, even if your English is not perfect, even if you feel nervous. Let's think about fear again. Fear is not really about English. It's not about grammar. It's not about your vocabulary. It's not about how many words you know. Fear is about confidence. Confidence means how much you believe in yourself, how sure you feel when you speak. Sometimes there is a small voice in your head. It says, be careful. Don't say anything. You might say it wrong. That voice is fear. But you don't have to listen to it. You can speak anyway. And here is the most important idea of today's episode. Confidence is something you build. You are not born with confidence. It doesn't just appear. You build it by trying, by speaking, by doing it again and again. Think of confidence like a muscle in your body. If you use the muscle every day, it gets stronger. But if you never use it, it stays weak. So, when you speak English, even one small sentence, you are training your confidence muscle. Every time, it gets a little stronger. Now, here is something very special. Fear is not always bad. Fear is a sign. It means you are doing something new. You are learning. You are growing. So, if you never feel a little scared, maybe you are not growing. You are staying in your comfort zone. That's the place where everything feels easy and comfortable. But to learn, you need to step outside that zone. Even if you feel unsure, even if you feel a little afraid, you are still trying. You are still moving forward. You are entering your learning zone, your growing zone. So next time you feel fear, don't stop. Don't give up. Say to yourself, this is just a feeling. I can still speak. I am learning, and I am getting stronger. Now, let's talk about how we can build real confidence. Not fake confidence, not big words, but simple, strong belief in yourself, step by step. Confidence doesn't just appear one day like magic. It's not something you wait for. It's something you build. It grows slowly, like a small plant. You give it time, care, and attention. Technique 1. Start small but be consistent. Confidence grows through small steps. You don't need to do big things. In fact, small actions are better. If you do them often, if you do them consistently. For example, speaking for just 1 minute a day, thinking in English for 30 seconds, saying a sentence quietly to yourself. These actions feel small, but they are powerful. Why? Because they build a routine, and routines help you feel more comfortable and safe. The more you speak or think in English, even just a little, the less scary it becomes. It feels more normal, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it, you just do it. That's how confidence starts, by making English a part of your daily life. Technique 2. Mistakes are part of learning. One of the biggest reasons people feel afraid is this. They don't want to make a mistake. But let me tell you something important. Mistakes are not bad. They are part of the process. Think about babies. When they learn to walk, they fall many times, but they get up again. It's the same with speaking English. You will make mistakes, and that's okay, because each mistake is a step forward. Each mistake is progress. You learn something new. You remember better next time. So don't try to be perfect. Try to learn from mistakes, not fear them. Mistakes mean you are trying. Mistakes mean you are growing. Technique 3. Don't wait for confidence. Many learners say, I will speak when I feel ready. But this, my friend, is a trap. If you wait for the perfect moment, you may wait forever. Speak first. Confidence will follow. Speaking comes first. Confidence comes after. You feel more confident because you spoke, because you tried, because you said something, even if it was small. It's like building a house. You don't wait for the house to appear. You build it brick by brick. Confidence is the same. You create it, one sentence at a time. Technique 4. Be kind to yourself. This may be the most important one. If you speak English and feel nervous, it's okay. If you forget a word, it's okay. If someone doesn't understand you, it's okay. Don't say, I'm terrible. I can't do this. Instead, say to yourself, I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm getting better. Self-kindness is the fuel of confidence. It gives you the power to keep going. Because confidence is not loud. It's not fast. It's not perfect. Confidence is quiet. Confidence is steady. Confidence is kind. Okay, now that we have talked about how to build confidence, Let's talk about the things that destroy it. These are the confidence killers. They make you feel small, they make you stay quiet, and they can stop your progress. But here's the good news. You can beat them. You can protect your confidence. Confidence killer. 1. Comparing yourself to others. Maybe you've done this. You hear someone speak English and think, wow, they speak so well. I'm not that good. I will never be like them. This is comparison, and it's dangerous. Why? Because when you compare, you forget your own journey. You don't know the other person's story. Maybe they studied for 10 years. Maybe they live in an English-speaking country. But your story is your own. How do you beat it? Compare yourself to yourself. Ask, do I speak more today than I did last month? Do I understand more this week than last week? If the answer is yes, then you are growing, and that's what matters. Confidence killer. 2. Negative self-talk. This is the little voice in your head that says bad things. That was wrong. You sound silly. You can't do this. This voice is not your friend. It lies. Everyone has this voice sometimes, even native speakers. The problem is not the voice. The problem is believing it. How do you beat it? Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. Be kind and patient. Say, it's okay to make mistakes. I'm learning every day. I'm doing my best. The more positive your words, the stronger your confidence becomes. Confidence killer. 3. Speaking only in safe places. Many learners only speak English in class, or when they feel 100% ready. But real life is not perfect. If you always stay in your comfort zone, you never grow. It's like staying in shallow water and never learning how to swim. How do you beat it? Try small challenges outside your comfort zone. For example, say hello in English at a shop. Ask a simple question in an online group. Send a short voice message to a learning partner. These small risks build big growth. Okay, my friend. Confidence is like a small plant. You must protect it. Don't let comparison, negative thoughts, or fear stop you. You are building something beautiful. Celebrate your small wins. Speak with courage, even when it feels hard. Remember, every word you say is a step forward. Be proud of your progress. Thank you for listening, and thank you for learning with me. I'm Tom, and this is Fluency Go Podcast. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.